For 25 years, I don't think I can do that.
And my wife is dead. The best Christmas present I could have gotten.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. It got my attention. Welcome back to the Left and Right podcast. Today we're going to be reading some Reddit updates from Best of Redditor updates. It's all going to be Christmas themed because we are now in December, which means it's Christmas. For some people it was Christmas the day after Halloween, but we're not those people. So yeah, let's just get into it. The first one. I, male 32, ruined Christmas and I have no regrets. It says, is anyone else's family this dysfunctional? Every year there is an argument in my family, and after 32 years I was the one who blew up for the first time. Long story short, I am half Korean / half white. My mom is Korean. My dad's side is white. So we only have my dad's side here in the U.S. For years, I watched some of my dad's side speak down to my mom. They never invite her to do things. Wait, what? They never invite her to things. Okay. Me and my brother have always been treated like outsiders by some family members. To be frank, I don't care how I'm treated. Every year, we always bite our tongues and survive the holidays because it's only 2 to 3 times a year. We repeat the process and don't expect much from these family members. My mom even buys gifts every year for these family members. She gets nothing in return and often and never complains. My white grandma is 80 and she's the only thing anchoring us to some of these family members. Three times today, I watched a family member, aunt, raise her voice to my mom. Speak to her as if she doesn't speak English and shut her down over simple questions like where should I sit? I watched my mom quietly recoil and speak English. Wait, what? Quietly recoil, and I couldn't stand to see it again. This aunt does it the most, and I finally blew up. I yelled so loud, everyone stopped what they were doing. And I told them enough is enough to start treating my mom with respect and as an equal in the house. To stop speaking to my mom who's lived in the U.S. over 35 years like she doesn't speak English, and stop shutting her down over simple questions. I watched it happen year after year, and I will not allow it to happen anymore. My aunt stomped away and was so upset she left. As she was leaving, I walked up to my aunt and to hand her my mom's yearly gift to her. I said, for 30 years, I watched my mom give you a gift every year. I watched her speak to you as an equal with respect. I've never seen you treat her with the same. She didn't say anything, but before she left, she apologized to my mom. Before I left, I apologized to everyone and explained why I was upset. Everyone was shocked how mad I got. I felt like everyone understood why I was mad. Prior to this, around Thanksgiving, I spoke to some family members about how I was hurt, and they never included my mom on family things or even texts about family emergencies, which they have been trying to do more. What? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Listen. I'm listening.
Why are you laughing at me?
I don't know. Nothing. I'm just listening, okay? Keep
Okay.
going. I was about to say something, but I waited till you finish.
Say it. Say it.
Eh?
Say what you're gonna say.
So for 30 years she support that, like the telling stuff, and she never said anything.
Yeah, they just talked down to her, and she hasn't said anything to them about
That's
it.
crazy. If it was me, I was gonna not showing up probably.
Well, I don't know. After blowing up, it made things awkward. People trickled out early too. My grandma is talking about not doing Christmas anymore due to the constant family drama. I feel bad, but I have never felt so proud to stand up for my mom. Does anyone have any advice on this handling rude family? Should I do something else? Question mark. And then they put edit 12. Oh wow, this is a long time ago. 12/26/2018. Typos, wordiness, and update below. So this is the update. Mom's reaction. On the car ride home, my mom expressed some words about my aunt, which she never does about anyone. She's always taken the high road. It's very Korean Christian mom approach. My mom's method of being a pacifist is very much an older immigrant Korean boomer approach too. It's taught me a valuable skill in life. I don't regret picking my battles, and that's why I am so appreciative of being Korean/white. After we left, she gave me a very long mom hug. She didn't say anything and asked me if I wanted my favorite Korean dish. Where is my dad? He was in the other room. Yes, my dad could have done more over the last 35 years. He's gotten in arguments with everyone my whole life, including this aunt. We'd been fighting every year with someone new if we didn't pick our battles. We would have stopped going years ago, but my mom wants to go out of respect for my grandma. My dad is the only one who isn't petty about dumb crap stuff. Sorry, it took me a while to switch the word.
You're fine.
I'm tired.
I can see you.
Defending my mom is everyone's responsibility, not just my dad, including my grandma, aunts, other family, and me. As soon as I got loud, my dad came into the room and stood guard. I can't describe it. There wasn't much for him to say or do because he didn't hear it. I was quick to unload, and my aunt immediately walked away because she was embarrassed. My white side has a keep grandma happy approach, which is dumb. For years, my dad would be on the verge of saying things, and my mom would demand that he didn't. Me, reflecting on this as a whole, I can't believe the response. It shows you everyone has screwed up my Wait, what? It shows everyone has screwed up family in some way. After Thanksgiving, I started to speak to family one-on-one, which has had good response. I have no relationship with this aunt. I should have pulled her aside, even as the nephew who's 30 years younger. A small part of me regrets it and will be glad to sit down with her still. If she's not willing to try to work it out like the other people responded, forget her. Please don't use my experience as a reason to blow up on anyone. I should have tried to speak, and I did what I felt was right, and I don't regret it. Grandma's 80th birthday is in 2 months. I can't wait for that to be awkward. Someone made the comment that people can't be educated until you give them a chance to be aware of their own actions, which is fair. Regardless, people will now think twice to be rude to my mom. Cheers and have a happy new year. TLDR. After 32 years, I finally blew up on a rude family member who disrespects my Korean mom, and feeling liberated for standing up for something I have been feeling for years. How do people handle their dysfunctional family when your last grandparent alive? When your last grandparent is alive, should I do something? Should I do something for blowing up? Oh, there's another update.
Okay.
For a year later. Well, okay, let's start by saying something about that first part. What do you think about it?
I think if it was me, I'm not gonna come back to the house, really.
Well, it sounds like she's just not that type of personality. She just would rather deal with it because it's her husband's family.
Yeah, but still.
And she loves the grandma.
Okay, but his husband don't say anything to his family. You need to respect his wife.
Well, they said that if they always, like, if he always got in fights with everyone over every little thing that was said, that he would constantly be fighting.
Okay.
Because there's always stuff going on in that family. They're always fighting with each other.
It's always drama.
Yeah, there's always drama. So, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know how she can hold out for like.
For 35 years.
For 35 years, I don't think I can do that.
And the aunt talking to her like she can't speak English when she's been here for that long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so rude and racist. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of people like that. You can change your mind. So
yeah.
I just think that I think everybody needs to be respect. So
yeah. Okay. The update. I wanted to update the kind people who took the time to give me advice and affirmation last Christmas when I really needed it. I wanted to provide an update how Christmas and the year went. Long story short, I'm half Korean and half white. My white family has always been rude to my mom and treats her like an outsider. Every year my mom brings gifts for everyone and gets nothing in return. She never causes drama but gets treated like crap, and I think it's because of their own biases. My white grandma is 80 and the last grandparent alive. She is the only reason we get together with them. After 32 years, I finally blew up on a rude family member, my aunt, who disrespected my mom. With a few expletives, I blew up in front of the whole family and felt liberated for standing up for something I've been feeling for years. Last year, I was looking for advice on how to manage the fallout of what I did. Update. The year has been interesting. Immediately after Christmas, I sent an apology letter to my aunt. It went against some advice, but my letter requested to not let the situation impact the family. I left the lack of any relationship. I left the lack of any relationship in her hands and shared everything can change if she gives my mom a little more respect. I decided to send a letter because she lives 3 hours away and I have never spoken to her on the phone for more than 30 seconds. I didn't think a phone call would help or fix the situation, especially after I blew up.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make it worse.
I don't think she would have answered the phone.
All that too.
Yeah. After Christmas, I apologized to my grandma for what I did. I let my grandma know I sent an apology letter to my aunt. My grandma told me she is and always wants my mom to feel like she's part of the family. I could tell my grandma was on the verge of crying when she said that. My grandma told me blowing up was not okay, but she understood why I did it. Hearing that felt really good. In regards to the letter, I got no response. My aunt denied ever getting it. We know my aunt got the letter because when Grandma confronted her about it last Christmas, My aunt went into a rant about several things I mentioned in my letter. My grandma did tell my aunt what she did was wrong and she needed to change. In February, my aunt didn't come to my grandma's 80th birthday party. She told other family members she didn't want to cause an argument, so she didn't want to come. My aunt didn't come to my grandma's on Mother's Day dinner because she supposedly had to work. My family didn't get together the rest of the year. Thanksgiving and Christmas came. Things are not perfect, but Thanksgiving and Christmas went really well this year. I was going to post after Thanksgiving, but the gathering was smaller than usual, and I wanted to see how Christmas went. During Thanksgiving and Christmas, everyone was very kind to my mom. It felt like everything shifted. Everyone spoke to her differently, and it feels really good. My mom got to help in the kitchen for the first time ever. I know that sounds dumb, but my mom has always wanted to help cook because she loves to cook. It was the first time she didn't spend the whole day in the living room. At one point during Thanksgiving, my mom asked me to help her dry the dishes. While we were washing/drying dishes, my mom was smiling the entire time. At one point, my mom stopped putting dishes away and randomly hugged me. We laughed and had fun the entire time. No one argued, no nasty remarks. My mom was treated as an equal, and it felt really good. In regards to the aunt that I yelled at her last year, she came late to Thanksgiving. So late we were eating when she arrived. At Thanksgiving, my mom initiated the first interaction with my aunt. She was not very conversational, but polite to my mom. My aunt didn't look at me the entire time. When she arrived, I went to say hello, and she turned away and kept her distance the entire time. She basically stayed in a different room the entire time. She also left early and was the first to leave. The best part, I don't care. I apologized and left future in her hands. If she treats my mom well, she will get nothing but respect in return. Christmas was as if nothing happened. My aunt didn't really talk to me, but she was incredibly nice to my mom. I'm okay with that. Both my parents said they have never seen my aunt so nice before. My mom got to help in the kitchen just like Thanksgiving. This year, for the first time, it felt like my mom was an equal in the family. Everyone was incredibly nice. No arguments, snide remarks, or drama. I regret yelling, but it changed everything. I think it put everyone on notice that they needed to change. There was a lot of questions and comments about my dad. The comments was hard to hear, but true. It helped me reflect on what my dad has/hasn't done. The truth is, my dad has been the glue of my family for years. He spends so much time being the middleman and trying to repair issues. At times, it's been at the expense of my mom. Regardless, my dad's lack of actions over the years doesn't make it right. Over the summer, I told my dad what I felt. I told him I was disappointed in him and that his family has never been kind to my mom. I told him he should have done more. My dad didn't take it well, but he told me I did the right thing. My relationship with my dad is complicated. I know though I am not going to make the same mistakes he has. We are different people, and I will do whatever is needed. If you're reading this and have a similar situation, if you have people or someone rude in your family, try to take a moment to sit someone down, hear them out, and try to do the right thing from the start. When you have the convo, stay calm. If they are not willing to hear you, then make it known. Blowing up could have gone either way, and I'm lucky it fixed things. Trying to loop in other family members before or after so they understand your reasons can back you for your choices. My post last year gave me affirmation. What I did was right. Follow your heart. It might fix things. Fix years of issues. Update in 2021.
They have more updates?
They have more updates. Well, let's talk about that last part first. I'm glad that the aunt finally changed her ways.
But now she's mad at her, bro. She don't want to talk to her.
Yeah,
bro.
but she said she's fine with that.
Oh, yeah, but...
And the
you
mom
think the aunt, she's the one always causes drama then?
Probably. Sounds like it.
It's why, because it used to be they always fight or they do something or say something's not right. Or,
Yeah.
I think that was funny.
Yeah. Okay. Update in 2021. Because of COVID, my grandma is in her 80s and declining health. We don't do holidays together. In early 2021, my brother and sister-in-law moved back from Korea during COVID in 2020. We made Christmas amazing. My sister-in-law is from Korea, and we made Christmas amazing for her. We make her a full member of our family. We haven't even seen my father's side. Now we do Christmas with just my parents, no extended family. My parents cook Thanksgiving and Christmas together. I feel bad my grandma celebrates with only one aunt who looks after her. In some ways, I've come to realize she contributed to the dynamics too. I truly love the holidays now. I'm now seeing someone in our families hang out. Wait, what? In some ways, my mom gets to be the head female for the family. She doesn't have to hide anymore.
That's good.
Yeah. She's realizing that the grandma had something to do with her mom being treated bad, though. Or at least that's what she thinks now.
Yeah.
That sucks. I don't know. I think the grandma just didn't want to say anything.
You don't want to cause more.
Yeah, she probably just
probably.
wanted everybody to play nice, but she didn't want to get involved in it. That's what it sounds like to me. But now she's thinking everybody's, against her mom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this next one, I just read the title, and it sounded like a crazy story, like a horrible story, but it got my attention, so we're reading it. It's called My Wife is Dead, the best Christmas present I've could have gotten.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. It got my attention. And
She's gonna hate it so bad, I'm sure.
What?
I'm sure he hates his wife so bad. That's why he's the best person.
Well, there's a trigger warning attached to this about drunk driving, cheating, and death. So.
Yeah. You think it's like making miserable or something?
Probably.
You think your wife and your husband, they can make you miserable at some point?
I don't know. I hope not.
Okay, I want to listen to this story. It was interesting.
Someone's dead. Stop laughing.
No, but I think it was funny right now. It's not funny in that time, but right now I think it's gonna be funny. Okay.
My wife is dead. The best Christmas present I could have gotten.
Okay, let me say something.
What?
It's not funny when it's happening, like in the moment, But it's funny in a couple years later, okay? So.
So you think this woman being dead is funny?
No, I think it's funny because the guy, he says the best present he had it for Christmas.
Okay, well, let's hear his story.
Okay.
At the beginning of 2022, I caught my wife having an affair with one of her exes. Our marriage wasn't perfect. I was not the perfect husband, I will admit. But I did my best. I put effort into the entire 5 years we were together. I put my all into the relationship. Her, I could not say the same. I was forced to confront the reality of who she truly was shortly after I caught her. She illegally evicted me from our shared home, lied to the police to try and get me arrested, tried to get me fired from my job, and tried to turn all my friends against me. Some of these succeeded, while others did not. She has made my life a living underworld. Since the day I asked her for the divorce, and has planted her heels in the ground over our separation to try and drain all my finances and emotional strength from me. The only upside is we had no kids for her to use as weapons. But as soon as I found that her policy of strict birth control with me did not extend to her suitor, as he got her pregnant 5 months ago, I thought maybe this would help speed along the divorce, but it only railed in her efforts to destroy me. On Christmas Eve, my wife and her suitor went to a party where both of them got drunk. I find this fact terrible, as all her friends knew she was pregnant as well. Her suitor drove them home, a mistake that would cost them both their lives. In the state I live in, our divorce is now considered to never have even started. I will be able to claim her life insurance for myself and move back into my home. Her parents called me up distraught yesterday, acting as if the last year had never happened, and offered their full support to my funeral preparations for her. My confusion here was beyond belief, but the apple does not fall far from the tree when it comes to my wife. I told them if they want a funeral, it was coming out of their pockets. I will pay her for her to be cremated and deliver her ashes to them in the cheapest urn offered by if they desire. They called me horribly and tried to guilt me about her life insurance. But after only 4 minutes on the phone with them, I hung up and blocked every one of their family members. I'm going to be taking a few extra days off work to move back to my house over the next week. I've already made arrangements for her stuff to be hauled off, so my home will be empty canvas to start my new life. I don't know if there is a God or if this was just karma, but I truly believe now that I have come out the other side of the storm.
It makes sense why he's so happy. They make him miserable. They cheated him. They sued him.
Yeah.
To kill all this stuff.
Yeah. She was doing some crazy stuff when he was trying to get a divorce from her.
Yeah.
But that's the craziest part too. I mean, not the craziest part, but the fact that she was very strict about birth control and didn't want to have his kids.
Uh-huh.
But then she got pregnant with her ex-boyfriend's child. So, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah.
I think she just didn't like this guy. Honestly, that's what it sounds like.
Think so?
That's what it sounds like. Update. I have decided to elaborate on a few common threads I see in this post here, as responding to all the comments would be too much. Firstly, some are judging me for the way I am reacting to the death of 3 people. Well, two and a half.
Well, I don't... Yeah, well... You can judge him. Really?
Yeah.
I think if he the turnaround is gonna be the same way.
Yeah, she wouldn't be blinking an eye if he's the one who died.
He'd be happy too. She'd be happy.
Yeah, she'd be
She'd
like,
say, "Oh,
good
finally,
riddance.
I can stay with him. With
Yeah, now
my
I
boyfriend
can go
now.
with my boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing separate us now."
That's crazy. Why not just get a quick divorce and move on with your life?
Probably he wanna hear all his stuff. That's why. He don't wanna like.
But he said that he got evicted from their house and he took all his stuff and now he's moving back in right now. So I don't think, I mean, unless it was just about money.
Probably the money. You wanna take away everything from him. I don't know.
Well, divorces can get you at least 50% of it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know. Okay, but we're gonna finish his...
I'll let you know when I get divorced.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
We're not getting divorced. Takes 2 to get a divorce, mister, and we're not doing that. Okay, to the death of 3 people. You're right. It's not normal, nor is it healthy. I feel no emotions toward my ex at this moment. All my hatred, resentment, and regret evaporated when I learned of her death. I feel nothing but relief right now. The void... Yes?
Do you think if he, like, okay, if you get divorced, you get, like, feel, like, guilty or something? Or no anymore? Some people, I think they don't. They were like, I don't care.
I guess it just depends on the situation. Why would they feel guilty for a divorce?
I don't know. They say, oh, maybe that guy's, I don't know, maybe he don't want to get divorced or something. I'm sure one person they never want to get divorced. You don't think so?
I don't know what you mean.
Like, okay. Like this, okay, they, how I say it? Like, he want a divorce. I'm sure she don't want a divorce, too. That's the reason she did so much stuff. But she want to hang up with his ex-boyfriend. That makes sense?
So you think she did all this because she didn't want a divorce?
Probably.
So what does that have to do with what you said before about
No. One of them, they don't want to get divorced?
No, you said that... What?
What? I'm confused.
No, you said something about feeling guilty for...
Yeah, like guilty, like when I get divorced or something like that.
What does that have to do with her not wanting to get a divorce?
I don't know, well. Like, he don't feel guilty? Like...
Why would he feel guilty?
I don't know, at some point. Like, his wife died and everything, and he was like, okay, maybe I did wrong.
I don't know. She did a lot of stuff to him. So, he was just trying to get out, sounds like, and she was just trying to make his life miserable. I feel nothing but relief right now. The void has slowly consumed me over the past few days. I feel numb, like I'm dreaming, like what happened is not real. The woman made my life a living HE double hockey sticks for a year. What? She set out to destroy me and would not stop until she did. I do not like the fact that I feel this way over the death of 3 people. But that is not a box I feel ready to unpack at this moment. Secondly, I have reached out to my ex's mom today, and things are much more civil as of now. I'll pay the hauling company to move her stuff into one of their storage units, and they can figure out the rest. Her mother revealed to me that they cannot afford to host a funeral for my ex. I am 100% the legal beneficiary of her life insurance. Despite my past hatred for her family, I told her mother I will give them a small amount from her life insurance so they can have a service and arrange burial logistics for her. This is a contingent on us cutting ties after, and I will not be involved any further in her funeral. I will still be talking to a lawyer. Lastly, I am not going to elaborate any further, except the only lives lost were hers, her suitor, and the unborn child. Some are saying I should sell the house. Right now, I only want to return to my home. The details of where I end up, either there or somewhere over the rainbow, are yet to be determined. I do not know what life holds for me or any of us. This event happened maybe for a reason, or maybe the universe has no logic at all. This gift put an end to the period of my life that sent me to the brink of destruction. It's morbid to think that death of 3 people was what pulled me into the other side alive. It's interesting how quick it can all change or end. Just a reminder. Okay, never mind. That's it.
That's crazy. That's more crazy than we were expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what to say about that other than like she made him miserable and he just wanted to get out, but he did kind of disrespect her family for no reason. They didn't do anything to him, you know. He came back around, but at the beginning when she first died.
Well, probably they tell him like he need to do the servers and everything.
Well,
he need
sure,
to pay
because he was her husband. That would normally fall on him. You know, it's not out of the ordinary for them to expect him to pay for it. You know?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
that's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. So sound like a crazy family too.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
We have one more story today. Let me make sure it's not a too long story. Yeah, this one's not too long. Okay. Am I the booty hole for skipping Christmas with my parents since they won't treat me like an adult? Plus 1 year update. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. I, female, 27, have been with my boyfriend, 33, for almost 2 years now. We will be getting married eventually, but it's not a priority. My mom won't let us share a bed if we come to see them for any reason. We came over last summer. My boyfriend suggested renting a hotel so we could have privacy and a comfortable bed. It drove my mom nuts that we bypassed her little rules. She wouldn't drop it in the entire time we were there. She made me promise not to do it again. My boyfriend's mom and dad are retired to Mexico, and they are really chill. We made plans to come visit them over Christmas. They are not Christian, so they don't really care when they see their son with regards to religious holidays. We didn't tell my parents we weren't coming. My mom asked me at Thanksgiving if I was going to hold my promise to not stay at a hotel over Christmas. I answered truthfully that I will not stay at a hotel. I am sitting here on a balcony of my future in-laws' condo, looking at the Caribbean, waiting for sunrise and enjoying the peace and quiet. I made my blah 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 blah. I made the mistake of going online yesterday, and I saw a bunch of posts from my mom and my sisters about how I was a jerk for lying to them about my plans. I may have been a little tipsy last night because I decided to respond. I love that. I said that it was ridiculous of them to try and tell me I couldn't share a room with my boyfriend, and that I was keeping my promise by not staying at a hotel when they were there. Not staying at a hotel when they were there, and if that they planned on putting everything on Facebook, I would be avoiding all visits for the foreseeable future. They took down their posts when people started crapping on them for trying to control me, but some people did agree with them. Now they are texting me and calling to say I was a booty hole for making them look bad. I asked them if they were what?
Nothing. It's funny. She, the one that posted, now that's calling booty hole.
Yeah. For making them look bad, apparently. I asked them if they were trying to make me look good with their posts. They stopped for a while, but there were more texts and voicemail this morning. I am kind of liking the idea of skipping out on the drama from now on, but I miss my dad and he is blameless in this. Am I the booty hole? Do you think I think she's the booty hole.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, her mom is crazy for trying to control her. But at the same time, tell your mom that you're not going to be there.
Yeah.
Don't just go to Mexico and not say anything.
Yeah, that's true.
They're both the booty hole. That's my verdict. They're both the booty hole. Okay, edit. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around a couple of things that keep being repeated. How was staying at a hotel so we didn't break their rules not the adult choice? How many of you guys fly across the country or drive for hours just to stay one night? Verdict, everyone sucks. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said too. Everyone sucks.
I'm agree with you.
There's some relevant comments here.
Mm-hmm.
Info. Is there a reason you didn't just tell them up front that you'd be spending Christmas with your boyfriend's family? Thank you. There's booty holes for trying to control you like that, but I don't really see what you gained by misleading them about your plans. To avoid weeks of my mom trying to manipulate me and going home. That was what her response was. But I miss my dad, and he's blameless in this. Info. Why do you think your dad is blameless while your mom ruins holiday events with her controlling behavior? Does he try to rein her in at all? If he's just letting her do this without coming to your defense, he's still making a choice by doing or saying nothing. And then she responded by saying, he was okay with me sharing a room and a hotel. He also wished me a Merry Christmas and told me to have a great time. He has to live with her, and I'm not going to make them fight. Wait, okay. So now, a few months later, there's an Am I the Booty Hole for laughing at my sister because our mom won't let her share a room with her fiance. So this is from her sister?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is it? No, it's her talking about her sister.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I posted here about a year ago because my mom and sisters thought I was a booty hole because I went to Mexico with my boyfriend instead of appeasing her and making him sleep on the couch. My little sister thought I was wrong for not being able to spend nights away from him. Well, we still are not married, and my mom won't change her rules. We are visiting them, though. And she accepts that we stay in a hotel. Why do you like to hold the bear's hand?
I don't know. I feel nice.
Well, hold him if you want to hold him.
Got it. Okay. So I don't get lost.
You don't get lost?
Yeah, that's why I
He
have.
keeps you focused.
Yeah, I give me focus.
That's his new name then, Focus Bear. Okay. And my sister Anna was one of the howler monkeys bugging me because I lied about not staying at a hotel last Christmas. She and her boyfriend got more serious then, and they got engaged on Valentine's Day. Last weekend was my dad's 60th birthday, and we all came home. As per usual, I rented a hotel. My mom told Anna that since my old room was available, her fiance could stay there. My sister tried arguing, but my mom said there was no way that they were sharing a room. Anna tried to get me on her side since I no longer follow any dumb rules. I laughed at her and reminded her that she called me names for choosing to spend Christmas with my boyfriend's family instead of putting up with our mom. She just started getting peeved and saying it was different because she was engaged and I'm not. Our baby sister spoke up and she already told mom that she was going to follow my example if she ever gets serious with a guy. I'm pretty sure my mom thinks I'm the devil. Anyway, Anna is peeved that I laughed at her for trying to get away with something she scolded me about just a year ago. I just thought it was funny. She thought the rules didn't apply to her. Yes, she's my mom's favorite. It didn't help. There's some comments here. Someone said, obviously not the booty hole. Anna is a massive hypocrite. You are right. The situation is hilarious. And she responded, I would have tried if she hadn't called me names when she was ganging up on me with our mom. And another person says, yep, Karma is a witch. But yeah, that's crazy. Everybody's crazy.
I don't know. All these Ryan's things, they're all crazy, I think.
Reddit?
Yeah, they're
Reddit.
Okay. I get it.
But yeah, everybody's crazy on Reddit, but specifically everybody in this story is nuts.
Sorry, yeah.
Except for maybe the dad, I guess, according to her.
I got it.
But yeah, she, the mom is weird. But then again, it is your mom's house, but she should have just let her stay in a hotel if she wasn't comfortable with it in her house.
Yeah.
And just left it at that. So she's a booty hole for not letting her stay in a hotel. And then the girl is like the person talking here is a booty hole for going to Mexico.
Yeah.
And not telling her family. And then the sister and the mom are booty holes for posting on Facebook about it in public. And, airing out their dirty laundry, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And putting it, in public in front of everybody. And then, who else is a booty hole? Everybody's a booty hole. Everybody's a booty hole. That's the verdict for today. Everybody's a booty hole. Okay, well, that is all we have for today. So we will see you guys next week.
Bye.